Hi guys, I'm Dan the Batman, here doing my first ever Doctor Who action figure review. Now, because it's the 50th anniversary of Doctor Who this year, I'm going to review a set in, for each era of Doctor Who, like the 60s, 70s, 80s and 2000s era. I'm going to review a product based on a particular year. Like, for instance, this is from the 80s, so I'm going to do one from the 60s, 70s, 80s and 2000s era. So this is called Peri and Seal with Tank, and this came out in... when did this come out? This came out in 2010, and this was a notable first at the time. Well, it was quite notable, seeing as this was the first set to include the first ever classic companion, ignoring K9. But so we'll first of all start I can't get my words out. We'll start by looking at the box. Now the box is very nice. I have to zoom out. There we are. So as you can see, there's a picture of Peri, picture of Seal there. The year 1985. This set is based on a two-part story called Vengeance on Varos. Peri and Seal from Vengeance on Varos. You've got posable Peri action figure and Seal. I got this for £24.99 in Sci-Fi Collector in London. We've got the old Doctor Who logo, which I like personally. I still like the newer one. That one's good. You've got the character website. On this side, we've got another picture. Well, we've got the same picture of Peri and Seal from Vengeance on Varos, Peri and Seal Tank, and there's the Doctor's years, the sixth Doctor's year from 1984 to 1986. Nothing on there. And another picture, this time with Peri and the sixth Doctor. Got a picture of Seal, Peri and Seal, Vengeance on Varos, and all the spiel there. So if we look at the back. We've got all of the classic Doctors from 1 to 8. We've got the Doctor Who logo, two pictures there, 1985. Here's a little bit of spiel about Vengeance on Varos, which I'll read to you. The sixth Doctor visits the planet Varos to obtain supplies of a rare ore called Ceton 7, vital to the functioning of the TARDIS. Varos was once a colony for the criminally insane, and the descendants of the original guards still rule. While the poverty-stricken people are kept entertained by screens of public torture from the punishment dome, their governor has been trying to negotiate a better export price for Ceton 1 from Sil, an envy of the Galactron Mining Corporation, whose reptile body is supported and kept cool by a mobile water tank. The Doctor and Peri meet two rebels, Jonda and Arita. Peri and Arita are captured and almost reshaped into beast-like creatures by Quicquillum, I think that's his name, the doomed sadistic commandant, but the Doctor saves them and tells the governor the true value of Ceton 7. Quicquillum and Varos' chief officer, who are in the pay of the corporation, try to kill the Doctor and the governor, but are themselves dispatched. Seal plans an invasion of Varos by force from his own homeworld, Varos Beta, I think that's right, but the corporation veto this and instruct him to buy the Ceton ore at any price. So that's just a bit of spiel about Vengeance on Varos. It's still a nice story. I quite like the story as a kid. Okay, so this is the things you want to have a look at rather than the box, which are the figures. So we'll first start off with Peri. So this is Peri Brown, as played by Nicola Bryant. This was the main companion for the sixth Doctor, and she first appeared in The Planet of Fire in 1984. And so let's have a look at this figure. Well, This figure has the. I'm not going to go into detail. Sorry for all the the articulation, because I'm sure most of you have got these by now. But she's got the general articulation. The head probably can do a 360. Arms can, go up and down. All the general articulation for figures. If you don't want if you don't want to ruin the figure for the legs because of paint rub, try not to do that a lot. Because I know some people have said that, and I do agree with them. But I won't be bending the legs out like that. Okay, so let's have a little look at the face. So the face, does it look like Nicola Bryant? Yes, I do think it looks like Nicola Bryant. Obviously this is a different hairstyle she's got in this story compared to other stories. She's got earrings in, which are very hard to pick up on the camera. Her top, or I think it's leotard or something, is blue, as opposed to the one used in Attack of the Cybermen, which was pink, as this was just in a different colour for Attack of the Cybermen. So in that case it was pink. It's got all the bits and detailing, such as the keychain, the belt, and her top here. As we look around, there's pockets there. And as we go down, she's got red shoes, red high heel shoes, which are very nice. Okay, so my overall opinion of this figure, well, I think this figure deserves a 10 out of 10. I think this is a very nice figure. I think the detailing on Peri is very good. I mean, Peri was a popular companion for the obvious reasons, and she still is a popular companion. I quite like Peri. She's a very good companion, because I like the Sixth Doctor as well, and I always remember watching Peri as a kid, always with the Sixth Doctor rather than the Fifth Doctor. So, but yeah, I really like this figure of Peri. So, I highly recommend the set just to get Peri, but also to get Sil, I think that's right, as played by, what's his name? Nabil Shaban, I think that's his name. Now, Sil, bit of background on Sil. He appeared in 2 stories. He appeared in Vengeance on Varos, and he appeared in Trial of the Time Lord, and it was in the story Mind Warp, I think it is. And in 2014 he's going to be appearing with Colin Baker in a audio, which I'm very looking forward to. I might get that. Okay, so Sil can easily be dispatched from his chair. So let's have a little look at the detailing. Well, I have to say, for a small scale figure, I think it's a very, very nice figure. The detailing on Sil is absolutely fantastic. You've got the translator to help him communicate, and you've got it's like been covered in like a greeny slime paint, because I think he needs like moisturiser to keep his skin clean or something. I can't remember. I haven't watched the story in ages. He's got this skin a bit like a dinosaur, actually. I can't remember what the dinosaur is, what has this sort of skin going on at the top, but it's very nice. It's got a lot of crickly and loose skin, flabby skin. His tail is a bit like a maggot or a worm, and if you listen, his tail does squeeze a little bit, and it does make a little sound. So nothing at the bottom, just BBC copyright stuff. And if we have a look at the face, Sil has got his famous face when he's got his tongue out and he goes. I'll probably post like a link to a video where you can see Sil laughing, because his laugh is brilliant. And so my overall opinion on Sil is, I think he is another fantastic figure. The detailing on Sil is fantastic. The only thing which I think probably could be improved on Sil is, I think his arms could have had some articulation, but that doesn't matter. So, a nice figure of Sil, and now we come on to the chair. Now, Sil, whoops, Peri has just fallen. We just put Peri at the back there. Sorry about that. Sil, what I was about to say, oh yeah. Now we come to the chair. Now, Sil, there's not a peg or anything to click him on. It just sits on there, which is alright, I suppose. Doesn't really matter. So if we have a look at the chair, as you can see, there's a lot of green slime, probably from Sil. There's some green slime here, and a little bit there. We have another look at the tank. This is a sticker. It's a very nice sticker. You don't put this on yourself. It actually comes packaged like it. It's not like Lego. Okay, and then if we look in here, you can see the bubbles to give the impression that the tank is full. We've got some controls here. We've got some circuits for the chair here. We've got the keyboard here, perhaps to help the people communicate with Sil. And there's some more circuitry here. And nothing on the bottom, just the copyright bits. This, I forgot to mention, this product was made by Character Options. And so, yeah, overall, guys, I mean, like I said, this is a set based, I mean, it's from the 80s, and I think for £24.99, you're getting a very good companion, and you're getting a very, very good monster who, because at the time of this release, this was the first set to include an 80s monster which wasn't a Dalek or a Cyberman. And I think rather than getting the same old Daleks and Cybermen, you're getting a very good figure, albeit doesn't have many points of articulation, but you know, it's still a nice figure to add to your collection. So, final thoughts on the Peri and Sil pack. I would still try and get it, especially if you're a die-hard classic fan like I am. I absolutely love the classic series. It's probably my favourite out of the new series, but I still like the new series. Still good. So, yeah, I'd probably rate this set probably 9.5 out of 10. I think the only thing which I think probably could have made this 10 out of 10 was that Sil could have had some articulation with his arms, or possibly the tail. But besides that, it's still a fantastic set, and if you can still get it, go ahead and get it. It's a brilliant set to have, and it's also nice to have with your, if you like to display your figures, like I do, it's good to have your 6th Doctor displayed with Peri and Sil. I mean, it looks good up on the shelf. So, thanks for watching, guys. My next Doctor Who review will be... my 70s Doctor Who action figure review, based on the 70s, will be the Genesis of the Daleks set. And probably after that it may be a set from the 60s. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you comment, like and subscribe to my channel. Hope to see you soon. Bye bye. Hi guys, forgot to mention this. Inside the box you get a nice paper display. Well, it's not really a card, piece of card, which has some pictures of the story. You've got a column there from, I think it's one of the zones in Vengeance on Varos. I think this is part of the control room, and there's just another bit of a floor. There's the floor itself, just plain, but this can be used to display your figures as well. Like, say on your shelf you may want to just pose your figures on this, and it looks really cool with me. If you took pictures of it, it looked quite good. So thanks a lot, guys.